This is the Breakfast Leadership Podcast. Boundaries or burnout, you make the choice. Here's your host, Michael Levitt.
I'm going a little bit more detail on how amazing Pre-Emptive Strike Leadership is. It's a book that Dr. Arlene Battisil and I co-authored. Came out the first full week in January of 2019, in case you're listening to this episode in 2021 or whenever you happen to be listening to it. What's amazing about this book is Dr. Battisil and I met in April of 2018, and we released a book in January of 2019. We wrote a complete book, research, you name it, from basically June, and then it was pretty much ready to go in November. It's a pretty quick turnaround to co-author a book. And there was a lot of nights and weekends that we both worked on this project together. And I tell you what, it turned out amazing. I could not be prouder of what this book has accomplished and what it will do for organizations like yours when you're struggling with employees and their misbehaviors. And throwing those employees on a performance improvement plan is not going to improve their behavior. There's a root cause or causes as to why they are doing what they're doing. And this book touches on that. It touches on the challenges that people are facing every day, that they're bringing in this baggage into the workplace on a daily basis. And organizations, quite frankly, are clueless about this baggage because they're focused on the bottom line. They're focused on deliverables, taking care of their clients, customers, patients, whatever you want to refer to, the people that you serve. That's where organizations' focus is, but they're not looking within. And because they're not looking within, it creates a Trojan horse-like method. Now, if you're not familiar with Trojan horses, you should probably dust off your old history books or go to Wikipedia or just Google Trojan horse, and you will see what that's all about. There are tons of organizations like yours that have Trojan horses within your walls. This book will help you guide that, and our organization, Pre-Emptive Strike Consulting, can give you all types of tips and techniques on how to address this so you can be an organization that doesn't have a Trojan horse and employees that don't want to leave. So you can go to preemptivestrikeconsulting.com and find out more. And you can also purchase the book on Amazon and bookstores near you. Until next time, be well.
Hey, it's Michael again. Thank you for listening to the podcast. I really appreciate it. If you're like many people, you're dealing with some significant stress and possibly approaching burnout. I know how you feel. In 2009, my burnout led to a year of worst-case scenarios. I do not want that to happen to you. If you go to breakfastleadership.com, you can register for a free webinar on burnout prevention, as well as get a free checklist to have successful mornings. Start off each day the right way. Again, that's at breakfastleadership.com. Also, since you are a loyal podcast listener, I'm asking you to like, rate, and review my podcast on iTunes. I look at all the reviews and appreciate your comments, and it helps other potential listeners discover the content I have on the show. I appreciate you, and thanks again for listening.
This podcast is a part of the C-Suite Radio Network. For more top business podcasts, visit c-suiteradio.com.